gentlemen, welcome back. Today we have another tier list, and it is the predictions of the 2022-23 season. I almost forgot there for the Premier League. And I did do this before, yes, I did do this before, but now I'm going to take into account the transfers. As you know, the Premier League has been busy. You know, the cash money, not my club, United. You know, we're trying. But Dion wants to be a dickhead, but it's alright. You know, the Premier League starts today, so dance break, you know, hey, football's back, we're gassed. But it's Arsenal Palace today, you know, a bit of a boring game. But we'll see the new Arsenal. Will their transfers have done anything? Probably not, they'll probably still finish 7th, but that's what this video is all about. Let's just get straight into it. I do have a website on the Premier League, which tells me all the transfers. Look at this. It's beautiful. We're prepared. We are prepared. All right, let's start off Bournemouth. Let's start Bournemouth, man. What did they bring in? Ryan Fredericks, West Ham, you know, a right back. Marcus, I thought this was James for a second. Is his name James? The Rangers guy. I don't know how good he is in real life, but yeah, and these are all the people out, whoever they are. Gary Cahill. I don't even know who he is. But Bournemouth, you're getting relegated. You're gone. There's no way you're staying in the Premier League. Absolutely no way. But let's just move on to Arsenal, because Bournemouth is simple. They're gone. Arsenal, they brought in Marquinhos from Sao Paulo, a youngster. That way he'll get many first team minutes, but you never know. Fabio Vieira of Porto, decent player. Matt Turner probably won't get many minutes. Jesus, I think he'll do really well at Arsenal. And obviously Zinchenko from City as well. And a lot of players released, but I think they released the right players in Lacazette, who needed to go. He just wasn't proving too much there. Obviously Aubameyang, Guendouzi, which is interesting. I thought that he would have maybe pushed him into Arsenal's first team. He's probably better than Xhaka. But they've obviously... They have quite a decent amount of players gone. In first team players anyway. Guendouzi and Lacazette is only 2, but yeah, you know, they have made a lot of decent transfers, don't get me wrong, but I think with a young squad, it always happens in where you never do it at the final moment. Like we saw it this year or last year, they crumbled at the final moment because I think the team is just too young. You need experience. And they haven't brought in much experience here with Jesus and Zinchenko. It's a bit more, but it's not much. But I still think they're going to finish 5th. I think they're going to finish 5th. I can't see them doing well. Let's move on to Villa. Is it Villa next? I can't believe it. This bloody tier list doesn't even have Villa in it. Are you taking the piss? Oh, they are. They're here. Listen, they put them in the wrong place. All right, Villa. Who have they brought in exactly? Obviously, Coutinho. Oh, I knocked my webcam. I knocked my webcam, lad. What are you doing, lad? Eh? Moving on. They brought in Philippe Coutinho on a permanent. Boubacar Kamara on a free. Round of applause to whoever's doing business at Aston Villa. What a signing. On a free. Diego Carlos only like 30 million, I think it was. Robin Olsen, the keeper? Is it the keeper? I don't know who Rory Wilson is. Augustin from Sevilla. Oh, that's only a loan. Interesting. And then Matt Target's gone. Trezeguet's gone. Wesley went on loan. And Chukwueme, good youngster. He is very good youngster. Never seen him play, but I think he's good. But with Villa, last year, where did they finish? Like 14th, 15th? I don't rate Steven Gerrard. I don't think he plays nice football. I don't think he's that good of a manager. You know, when he came into the Premier League, people had massive hopes for him because, like, since he was unbeaten in the SPFL. But it just shows how different the Premier League is and how much of a good standard it is. So I'm going to whack Villa in bottom half and we'll move him about. I don't think they'll finish mid-table. I just can't see it. And then we move on to Brentford. Interesting one. Yeah, I like Brentford. I like the manager, who I forgot the name of, but we move. Why have I forgotten his name? Fuck's sake. But he's German, I think. I don't even know, but They brought in Brenmi, which is obviously a good signing. Thomas Strakosha from Lazio, the keeper, good signing. Aaron Hickey, also a good signing from Bologna. Very nice players there. And I'm not going to lie, I don't know who these players are, other than Ericsson, up the Reds. You know, we'll take an Ericsson at United. That's pretty good. But we're not talking about United. We're talking about Brentford. Where did they finish last year? I'm going to presume it was around 14, 15. So I think they're going to stay there. You know, I'll move these about after, but I think they're going to stay there, which isn't bad. Their aim is just to not get relegated and push for top 10, but they do what they want in it. Brighton. Why did I say that so weird? Brighton. They brought in people. Who the hell are they? But, Jesus Christ, so many people out. But I presume this is like academy and all this, so I'm trying to see if I know anybody here. Oh, Aaron Connolly, I've heard of. That's the Irish guy. Obviously, Yves Bissouma, actually. Completely forgot about that. Yves Bissouma going to Tottenham. Their best midfielder. Probably their best player. I think Brighton are going to go bottom half as well. They always do well against a big team, but I just think they'll go bottom half. We move on to Chelsea. I think this is a big year for Chelsea. You know, new owners. They haven't actually done a lot in transfer window. For a new owner, you'd think big money's coming in, big names. Obviously, Sterling and Koulibaly are big names and very good players. Don't get me wrong. Sterling, Premier League proven, absolutely phenomenal player. Koulibaly, not Premier League proven, but does well in Europe. I don't watch Serie A, so I can't really speak for that. And obviously, they took Chukwuemeka off Villa, who's a good player. And Amari Hutchinson. And Slanina, no idea who that is, but I heard he's a decent youngster. But the reason I don't think Chelsea are going to do well is they lose their best defender. They lose a decent defender in Christensen. They lose Lukaku, who was not good for them, but was their best striker. And they play with a striker. So I don't think they're going to do too well. I'm going to say Chelsea are going to finish they're going to finish Europe, but I don't think they're going to finish top 4. I just can't see it. I can't see it, but I could be wrong, and I probably will be. But we move on to Palace. They brought in this guy, Ebawai. Definitely butchered that, but he was linked to United, but he didn't come in the end, so it doesn't matter. Chris Richards, who's a decent player for Bayern, always sign him in career mode. And Sam Johnston, decent little keeper, but he's not going to get minutes of a Guaita. And they've lost. Who are these players? No idea. But Palace, they're not too bad, but we all know they're going to finish bottom half. That is the wrong team. Palace, bottom half. Is that, how many? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. There should be 5 teams. Okay, listen, maths isn't the strongest subject. Who is the next team? Because whoever made this tier list has not put them in the right alphabetical order. Everton. So, Everton brings in Tarkowski. Decent defender, not great. McNeil for 20 million was a bit silly. For like 10, I think that's fair, but 20, absolutely scammed from Burnley. But and Ruben Vingare, you know what? We're not going to pronounce that just in case. But I've heard he's good. Never watched him play, but yeah, who knows? And obviously they lose probably their best attacker. He's probably a bit better than Calvert-Lewin in Richarlison. Everton are going to finish bottom half again. They've got worse. They almost got relegated and they've got worse. So it's just not going to be a good year for them. You know what? Now we have 5 teams here. I'm happy to rank them. I think Brighton will finish top of this. You know, I'm happy with this actually. 13th for Brighton, 14th for Villa, 15th, 16th, 17th. Yeah, I'm fine with that. We move on to Fulham. Not even gonna. Yeah, they're getting relegated. Don't get me wrong, they brought in some decent players. Pelinha from Sporting, never watched him play, but heard he's alright. Don't know who this guy is or this. Andres Pereira, not a bad player. And Babu, never watched him play, but he's good on FIFA, so there's that. And but Leno, I think that's a really good signing for them, you know. He's pretty good. But they do lose Carvalho. I do think they're going to get relegated. Like, I just don't think they're better than the teams in the bottom half. I think they will get relegated, which is unfortunate because it always seems that the teams that just go up, they just go straight away. But it's, who fucking cares at the end of the day? We've got the scums, Leeds United, brought in Brendan Aronson. I think he just pronounced that Aronson actually, who is apparently good, like a very good youngster. I don't know who this is. I know he's like a fullback though. Rocker of Bayern. I don't know how good he is. Leipzig, Tyler Adams of Leipzig is a good player, and Sinister is also half decent. And they've obviously lost Rafinha, who's their best player. They've lost Phillips, who's their second best player probably, on par with Bamford, who is still injured, I'm pretty sure. You know what? Leeds have to... Oh, do Leeds get relegated? You know what? I'll put him in there for now. I can't see him doing well. Jesse Marsch did not impress me was it 5-6 games he was in charge? 10 games? I don't know, but he just didn't impress me. I guess we'll see. I might move him about. We have Leicester. They haven't brought in anyone. They lose their starting keeper, obviously, to Nice yet, but they haven't brought in anyone. This could be a rough year for Leicester, but we'll put them mid-table now. I feel like they'll finish 12th. But we'll put them mid-table for now. And then we have the dirty Leeds. Obviously bringing Darwin Núñez, who is absolute shit. Who said that? Fabio Cavallo, who's probably not going to get many minutes, but he might be half decent. And they lose Origi, who's a decent attacker for them. But other than that, they don't lose too much. Minamino's shit, so it doesn't matter about him. He never even fucking stepped on the pitch. But... oh, I think it's time Liverpool don't finish top 4. No, I think they'll finish 4th actually. I can't be too stupid there. They'll finish 4th. We move on to Dirty City. Obviously, they bring in Haaland, absolutely phenomenal. Ortega, who's apparently really good in Bundesliga. I didn't watch him play. I'm not gonna chat shit here. And obviously, Calvin Phillips, who's a decent midfielder for Leeds. 50 million is probably a bit expensive, but when you're City, money's not a problem. They obviously lose their best DM in Fernandinho. Oh no, their second best DM. Sorry, I forgot about Rodri. In Fernandinho, they lose Jesus, who's a very good player, and Sterling they lose, and Zinchenko. But I don't think that matters just because of the depth they have. They miss out on Cucurella to Chelsea, which is a bit unfortunate for them. Oh, and also I forgot, Liverpool lost Mane. How am I fucking forgetting that? That's why I think they're going to finish 4th. I can't see them finishing higher than that. But City, they're going to win the league. If we're being honest, they're going to win the league. I'm not even going to fucking banter. I don't want to say it, but they are. But then we move on to the greatest club of all time, Manchester United. We've brought in Tyrell, Christian Eriksen, and Alessandro Martinez. We're fucked. We're absolutely fucked. If we need to get this Eriksen deal done, I mean this De Jong, please, man, get this De Jong deal done. Fucking hell, De Jong, join the club which wants you. Oh, but look at the people we've lost: Edison, Juan, Paul, Jesse, Nemanja, Dino. It's just, and now Tellez as well got finalised today. Back the club. We're finishing above Liverpool. We're gonna finish 3rd. I back the manager. I think we're gonna finish 3rd. I'm happy with that. Newcastle. Sven Botman, obviously they brought in. He's a good player. Matt Target. Is this? I think this was a. Because he was a loan before, so I think this got finalised into an actual permanent. And obviously Nick Pope is a decent goalkeeper, nothing special. Didn't lose too many good players. Dwight Gale, Jeff Hendrick, but Kieran Clark they did lose. I don't think he really plays for them though. So Newcastle, I think they're gonna finish above Leicester. I think 10th. I think 10th is fair for them. We've got Forest. They have done business in this transfer window. Absolute business. Obviously, Owanawai is a decent player apparently. Dean Hendo, obviously a good player. Niakate is decent. Omar Richards, Nico Williams, big. big transfers. Lingard, and apparently the Mangala guy is also really good as well. And they haven't lost any. Jesus, they've lost a lot, but I don't think they've lost anyone who's played for them. Well, starting 11 wise, not too sure, but almost knocked the mic. But who knows? I like Forest. I like Forest. I'm gonna put them mid-table, but I think I'm gonna switch them with one of these. I think I'll go with Forest there. No, like that. No, like that. And then we'll wait. What has happened here? I have confused myself. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It should be 5 here. Why is there 6 teams? Oh, what have I done? What have I done? Oh, so one team needs to move up. You know what? We'll figure out at the end. Southampton now. Who do they bring in? Jota Aribo. I've seen him play a bit for Rangers. He's pretty good. Other than that, I don't really know any of these players are. They lose Shane Long. That's about it. Southampton, they always do shit, but somehow manage to stay up. Oh, this is where they were. Okay. I'm happy to. They're gonna go bottom half. You know, I'll put Villa up here then. Yeah, we'll put them up here. I like Forest. I like the way they play football. But when I saw them in the playoffs, anyway, they looked half decent. So mid-table. So am I happy with this? Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'll probably put Forest there. I'm happy with that. Mid-table, Newcastle. Yeah, I'm happy with that. We move on to the top spur. Obviously, bringing in Perisic is decent. Basuma is brilliant. Richardson's brilliant. Longley's decent. And the Jet Spence is brilliant. They've done great transfers this year. Absolutely phenomenal. Probably, arguably the best value for money wise. Obviously, you got Haaland and stuff like that. But value for money, Tottenham have done really well. Like, really well. So I am going to say they're going to make it back. They're going to make it back into top 4. Nah, I'm joking. Tottenham don't get too gassed. Even though you made this top 4 this year, but don't get too gassed. Thing like this. And then we have the Hammers. The mighty Hammers. They bring in Aguerd, Areola as well, and Scamacca. You know, as an Italian, I want to see him do well. I really want to see him do well because we haven't had a good Italian in the Prem for years other than Jorginho. But he's not even that great, to be honest. But hopefully Scamacca does well. With West Ham, I'm going to say they're going to get I'm going to go for Chelsea up here now, and I think they're going to get there. So that leaves at Wolves now. And they've only brought in Nathan Collins, who's actually not bad for Burnley, but they have lost quite a few players, haven't they? Who are decent? No, are they not? No, listen, I'm just waffling. Brum Saïs they lost, who was their starting centre-back. Where? Okay, I'm lost. Where are they supposed to go? There isn't a spot for them. 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I can't count. You know what? Wolves will finish there. I think that's fair. So, we'll recap it. City the champions. United to finish second. I'm optimistic, but it's not going to happen. Liverpool to finish third. Chelsea to finish fourth. Arsenal to finish fifth. You know what? Tottenham finished fifth. Arsenal sixth. West Ham seventh. Newcastle 8th. Leicester 9th. Brighton 10th. Villa 11th. Wolves 12th. Southampton 13th. Forest 14th. Brentford 15th. Palace 16th. Everton 17th. And the relegation teams, Bournemouth, Fulham and Leeds. I don't really know where they're going to finish, but let's just put it like this. But yeah, I'm happy with this. Would I change? Nah, I don't think I would. I think that's fair. Yeah, I like it. If I'm being honest, I think United will finish fourth and Liverpool finish second, Chelsea third. But listen, you gotta be optimistic. You gotta be. Back the players. But anyway, I'll say I think it's not bad. I guess we'll review in. I don't have a watch on, but we'll review in what is the date today? August the 5th. So we'll review in May the 25th. I think that's when the season ends. Around there. Yeah, we'll review then. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you in a bit. Peace.